24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your convenience. The 281 Travel Center has it all. Lunch and supper specials, an ATM, casino, icy drinks, Caribou coffee, each cup made with fresh coffee beans, and many numerous snacks and drinks. The 281 Travel Center is locally owned and has been for over the past 30 years. Everyone at the 281 Travel Center and Rollin' Wheel Restaurant wishes the Warbirds the best of luck in tonight's game.
McGilvery Heating and Cooling can help you with your home or business furnace and air conditioning. McGilvery's certified team takes pride in their work. They offer a wide array of products such as geothermal, in-floor heat, electric or gas boilers, furnaces, air conditioners, and hot water heaters. They also sell and service fireplaces. Good luck, Wolsey Wessington Warbirds from McGilvery Heating and Cooling, 605-853-4582.
Buzzing Coffee Company of Wolsey is the place to be. Check out their drinks they have to offer daily. Lattes, cappuccinos, Americana, just to name a few, as well as chai tea latte, dirty chai tea, hot chocolate, and hot cider. They also have cold buzz coffee, tea, smoothies, and Italian sodas. Check out their delicious sweet buzz, rolls, muffins, cookies, scones, bread, bars, cake, and breakfast burritos. Check them out on Facebook. Buzzing Coffee Company, a better buzz. Good luck, Warbirds.
American agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943
after this,
and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Stop into Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooter's has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooter's is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner, and of course Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Welcome back to Wolsey, set for round 2, 9A football action here. Wolsey Wessington hosting Dupree. Tigers come in 6-3 off a win last week, a revenge win, as we talked to Coach before the game there, Coach Eaton, about losing a regular season game to Hardin County, coming back and getting them in the playoffs. Of course, the Warbirds come in 8-1, lone loss to Parkston, as Parkston, of course, off to their road to the Dome there in 9AA. They're out there to get the toss right now. Dupree going to wear the white unis with the purple numbers, gold outline. The Wolsey Wessington Warbirds, the home black unis, well, gray tops and yellow numbers. I like it. A little more visibility for the old man eyes up here in the booth tonight as we get ready for some round 2, 9A action. Of course, checked out Hitchcock-Tulare last week, hosting Coleman-Egan there. They see their season come to a close. Wolsey Wessington extends their season last week, winning here at home 50-20. Again, a toss here on the field. Remember, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, brings us the reading of the officials. Doug Weber, Ty Solik, Brent Arnson, Seth Walter, and Herbie Kerner. That's your law on the field tonight here. The officiating crew in Wolsey for the round 2 9A playoff game, and the official early on getting a little mixed up on which side. Wolsey Wessington will get the football. I guess I didn't see who necessarily won the toss, but Warbirds are going to get the ball first. So a fresh 12 is up. So we'll get a look at the Wolsey Wessington offense right off the bat. Keaton Zomer, the center. Ryder Jensen, Isaiah Sabalier, the guards. Tight end Sawyer Nelson, Colin Hughes. The wideouts, Moshe and Ashton Hill. The quarterback is Caleb Richmond, and the running back, Peyton Rainford. There were some possibilities here for Dupree coming in, according to Coach Eaton. We had a front four, Peyton Morrison, Brandon Jewett, Cameron Deacle, Braden Terveen Smith, Cruz Birkland, Fletcher Birkland, Roper Eaton, Trey Whitewolf, all linebackers. We had Zayden LaPlante in that defensive backfield, and then there was a possibility of seeing T. Birkland. So we'll look out early here for a number 1 out there and take a look at a lineup here that's a defensive look here for the Dupree Tigers. First of all, though, they will kick off right to left. Noah Little wounded on to kick it away here for Dupree. Again, the Tigers 5-3 on the season. Came back, got a nice win last week over Harding County, 50-28, the final there. 3 wins in a row here after going 3-2 or 3-3 over the first 6 games. Little wounded, ready to kick it away right to left. Rainford and Moshe deep to return. A 2-step kick and a nice boot. Moshe going to take it at the 20, or Rainford rather. Follows Moshe for a block, 25-30, 35 and out shy of the 40-yard line. It looks like around maybe the 37 or so. And again, we'll get a look here offensively first for the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds as they host this round 2 9A football game here from Wolsey. Just past 6 o'clock, you're listening to 1210 AM KOKK in Huron. And again, yes, just past 6 o'clock tonight, getting underway a little bit early. Tigers scheduled for a 7 o'clock kickoff over on Tiger Radio. They'll go trips left to start off the game, a wing left as well, and Caleb in the backfield all by himself here on a 1st and 10. They'll go from their own 37. Here's some motion. Right to left. Caleb's going to keep it himself. Looks right side, following the Hughes block. He will dive ahead for a gain of around 3 or maybe 4. So they will keep it on the ground to start. Clock winds, and we are underway here in Wolsey. The pickup is 3, 2nd and 7. They'll go just across their own 40. Ashton Hill lining up to the left. Moshe wide left as well. Rainford will stay in the backfield this time. Caleb from the gun on a 2nd and 7 from his own 41. Moshe in motion right to left. Almost got him to jump across, and did they? And it will be offsides against Dupree. So the first penalty of the night against the visiting Tigers. 1 penalty, 5 yards here early on. Is about 45 seconds in, and the Warbirds 2nd and 7 will go to a 2nd and 2. And now they'll go from their own 46. Caleb again all by himself in the backfield from the gun, wing left, and a couple of receivers, 3 receivers left. Here's Rainford now in motion. Peyton will get the handoff, right side looking for the corner. He's got it. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Cuts it back in. Trying to avoid a tackle, runs into another, but he's down to the 20-yard line. And a pickup there of 33 for Rainford. So a big run here for Peyton Rainford will get things rolling here just about the red zone. They're right on the 21st and 10. Just underway here in Wolsey, just a minute 20 in. Caleb from the gun, 1 wide each side. Rainford to his left, and Hughes lined up on that left end. And Caleb, the long snap count, and another handoff to Rainford. Rainford dances through the line, and he's inside the 10. Or right at the 10. And I think it's going to go for another first down. Wait and see where they mark. No, just shy maybe? Yep, just shy. I think the stat book, do you still write him down for 10? They're having to lean the first down marker a little bit, or the down marker, the ball marker a little bit, to keep it out from in front of the first down marker. So it must be less than a yard. We'll give him 9, and they'll go trips left again. Caleb from the gun fakes the pass and run it himself. Right side, he's in for 6. So that'll be a 10-yard or just over a 10-yard touchdown run for Caleb Richmond. Game's first score will come with 9:47 to play in the first. 10-yard Caleb Richmond run, and now they will look for a 2-point conversion.
Wessington will line up for 2.
So the Warbirds an early 6-0 lead, 9:45 to play here in the opening quarter. Caleb from the gun, 1 wide each side, Moshe in motion. Caleb to pass, right side, Moshe, jump ball is caught for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 Warbirds, 9:47 to play, quarter number 1. We're back to Wolsey in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Until he got here, so.
6B Seed and Supply of Alpena is your Legend Seeds dealer. Wishes good luck to all area teams. As a Legend Seeds dealer, 6B has access to all the leading traits, genetics, and innovative biologicals in the industry. You can guarantee they have your best interest in mind. Call 6B Seed 605-354-2699 and put their name and Legend Seeds products to work on your farm.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 9:47 remaining here in the opening quarter. The Warbirds waste no time, scoring in 2 minutes and 13 seconds. They bring the ball in from... Here's Rainford with the run up and the kick. Who's going to run through, and that first wave going to drop on top of it for Dupree. So best possible field position there. So again, plays of 1, 34-9, and a 10-yard touchdown. They were also gifted 5 on a penalty, and now we'll see this Dupree offense for the first time. Cameron Deacle, the center. Wyatt Lemke, a little wounded, the guards. Tight ends, Tanner Thorstensen, Michael Donovan. Quarterback is Roper Eaton. Out of the backfield, well, a host of Tigers, I've been told. Cruz Birkeland, Trey Whitewolf, Braden Terveen Smith. We'll see Traden Meeks. We'll see Brandon Jewett. It'll be a pitch near side from the backside of the shoe, and they're going to go for a nice run on the first play inside the 40, 35, and 30, and he's finally escorted out of bounds after a nice gain. We'll see which one it was. It was Terveen Smith, number 32. He will pick up 26 yards.
Down at about the 30-yard line.
And we'll go 1st and 10. The Tigers from the Warbird 30 are just outside of it. So double wing, single back. This is the look of the night, and they're going to go this time right up the gut, and this time nothing doing for, I think, Birkeland. Short gain here. Rainford over for the tackle after a long yard. In fact, we're going to have to call that 2, I think. Second and closer to 8. Up under center, Roper Eaton. Eaton, handoff, misdirection coming from the other side is Terveen Smith, who ripped off that nice run to start the game. This time looking for the right corner, and we'll pick up a couple of yards. Give him about 2 more, set up a 3rd and 6. And Dupree looking at an early 3rd down here, but go for it territory too. You're in the 20, about the 27-yard line. 8:40 to play opening quarter. Wolsey Wessington an early 8-0 lead. And now a different sort of look here. Still 3 out of the backfield, and we're going to see a whole lot of that tonight. Here's Terveen Smith, left side, and nothing doing that time. Pick up maybe a yard. And now they'll see a 4th down and around 5. Right at the 25-yard line. It's actually a little less than 5. I think it looks like they got a 1st down at about the 21.
4th down.
Coming in from the sideline there, Roper Eaton with the play. And again, we'll see a host of Tigers out of the backfield. A little bit of Birkeland, a little bit of Terveen Smith. Well, probably a little more of Birkeland and Terveen Smith. White Wolf out of there, Brandon Jewett, Traden Meeks. And a lot of different backfield looks, I've been told. Here's a pass, left side, lobs it up. Did he make the catch in bounds? He did not. Incomplete pass, and that will turn it over on downs. And wow, they almost got that one, as just about hauling it in there was Donovan. So the incomplete pass will turn it over on downs. Wolsey Wessington will take back over here at their own 21. As Dupree with the pass attempt, and I don't know how many we'll see total tonight, but I've been told probably not an awful lot. But boy, that misdirection run game, pretty effective here for the Tigers. Here's 3 receivers left again. Rainford, the motion man. He'll get the handoff coming across. Tried to go guard and kind of bounced off of Sabalier's back there as he kind of got shoved back into the play. Braden Terveen-Smith there making the play, and I think that one's going to go for no gain. In fact, it might have even been a short loss by the time it's all said and done. But make it a 0, call it a 2nd and 10 with 7:15 to play in the first quarter, and the Warbirds leading 8-0. O'Shea looking over, or Caleb looking over for the play. Gets the play, checks the band on a 2nd and 10 from his own 25. Motion man, again, is Rainford. They'll fake the handoff. This time, Caleb going to keep it himself. Left side, got the first block, looking for the corner, won't get the second block, and they drag him down after a short gain. It's like it'll go in for maybe 3, well, maybe closer to 4. Yeah, we'll call that a 4-yard gain, 3rd and 6.
4-yard gain to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 6.
So the Warbirds with a 3rd down here on their 2nd drive of the night. From the gun is Caleb Richmond. 1 wide each side is Hill and Moshe. Rainford out of the backfield on a 3rd and 6. They're just shy of their own 30. Caleb with the long snap count, and now he'll switch Rainford to the right side. There's a motion again. It's Hughes left to right. Back to pass is Caleb Richmond. Looking for Hughes over the middle. No, it's Moshe, and it's complete at the 45 and now to the 50-yard line, where he's finally brought down by the Tigers. Looks like it's going to end up being a 24-yard gain. And we'll set up a 1st and 10 in Tiger territory for the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds.
Richmond takes the ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. For a Warbird first.
Midway point of the opening quarter here. 5:50 left in the first. Warbirds score on their first possession. Lead 8-0. Shut down the Tigers. Get it back on a turnover on downs. And now driving here on their 2nd possession. Caleb Richmond. And just as I say that, Caleb is tackled for a loss.
Caleb Richmond.
Ridden down there, I think, by Terveen Smith again.
Braden Smith on the tackle. 2nd and 10.
So this one actually going to go for no gain, they say. 2nd and 10. Clock winding here for the Warbirds as they move left to right as the sun falls below the horizon there, boy, for a couple minutes. Looking like I was going to have a hard time seeing, but down quickly this time of year, even with an early start. Here's Caleb to pass, looking for Rainford. Rainford, the diving catch. Did he make the catch? I don't think he did. Incomplete pass, and boy, Rainford got hands on it, but I think the ground may be causing that one to pop out as Rainford goes full extension going after the pass over the middle. Set up a 3rd and 10, just into Tigers territory. They set up at the 47. Warbirds, the early score, and that first drive was all on the grounds. Runs a 3:34, 9 and 10. Getting a little bit more through the air here. 1 of 2 for 24 yards on this drive. 3rd and 10. Dupree 47. Moshe in motion. Caleb back to pass. Looking for Moshe. Sideline rip, and it's complete. First down. We'll pick up about a dozen. As soon as they set up those chains, that clock will wind. Is already down to 4.5 minutes left in the opening quarter here. Warbirds working on their 2nd drive of the night. Kept it all on the ground through that first drive. Flinging it a little here on the 1st and 10. Dupree 35. Caleb from the gun. Moshe in motion right to left. Ashton Hill wide left. Back to pass again. Nope, he's going to run it. Little room up the middle. Got grabbed right away by, I think, White Wolf, and got spun around a little bit there. That might have been Birkeland, too.
5-yard gain to the 30-yard line.
Pickup is around 5 for Caleb Richmond. As the clock winds down to 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Remember, the Huron Tigers tonight over on Tiger Radio. They will kick off about 7 o'clock. They are at Watertown, opening round of the 11 AA playoffs. We'll get you scores later. Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central in action tonight. Warbirds on a 2nd and 5 from the Dupree 30. Left to right is Rainford. Quick pass out to Peyton left side, and he got immediately hit and brought down for a loss, and a nice tackle there by Fletcher Berkland. And so that will back them up a little bit for a 4th down try. It'll be a 4th and around 8 as they lose 3 on the completed pass. And again, setting things up like they were going to give that away quickly on a screen and couldn't get it out there in time. Or got it out there, but quick play by the Dupree defense. So now, well, I thought it was 3rd and 8, I guess, or 4th and 8. I guess it's 3rd and 8. As Caleb again from the gun. Back to pass. Looks left, looks right, throws over the middle. Pass is complete to Moshe, and that's going to be the 2nd Wolsey Wessington touchdown. I think it was 4th down. From 33 yards out, a touchdown, Caleb to Moshe. The game's 2nd touchdown will come with 2:47 to play in quarter number 1. And again, a 33-yard pass. Caleb to Moshe Richmond. Warbirds will look for 2 here, try to make it 16.
Warbirds line up for 2.
Set up from the gun, 1 wide each side and a wing left as the pass is right over the middle to Hughes. Did he get in? I don't think he did. Oh, he did. 2-point conversion is good. 16-0 Warbirds, 2:47 left. Quarter number 1. Back to Wolsey in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. Wolsey Wessington Warbirds kicking it away left to right. And again, same spot as last time. The Dupree Tigers will take over 1st and 10, their own 43. Scoreboard updates. Wolsey or Watertown and Huron not yet underway. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff. Oh, and you know what? I think Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central is also... Nope, that one is underway. Winner leads Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 6-0. A minute left in the first quarter of that one. Tigers going back to work. Here's Smith to the near side, and he will bounce it ahead to the 45, pick up of around 2.
Picks up 2 to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 8.
So a 2nd and 8 for the Tigers here. 9AA, let's see, no games underway yet there. Howard is leading Ipswich 21-0. Del Rapid St. Mary already beat Kadoka today. That's a final 36-0. Scores from around the area. Our game of the night over on Tiger will be the Tigers at Watertown. Double wing single back. Smith will get the pitch coming across. He'll pick up at least midfield and maybe another yard or so. Pickup is around 6 and will leave a 3rd and around 2 or 3. Looks like it is 6. He'll make it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
So Winner hosting the Blackhawks tonight. Again, just a minute left in the first. 6-0 Winner And we'll get you scoring updates as the games become available here. It's not a lot of games started at 6 o'clock. Double wing single back for the Tigers on a 3rd and 2. Birkeland this time tried to cut it back in, and he's not going anywhere. And they're going to have a 4th and short near midfield. Yeah, that might have even been possibly a short loss. Oh, no, they the down or the yard marker, the actual ball marker, yeah, he needs to move that ahead a little bit, I think. So about a yard. On a 4th down, they'll go from the Warbird 47. And boy, that 3 backfield attack here for Dupree. I bet you they convert a lot of these. Here's the handoff. They'll go right to Birkeland, and he'll pick up that 1st down.
Handoff up the middle to Birkeland. Picks up a 1st down for the Tigers.
1st and 10, Dupree at the Warbird 46. Clock down inside of a minute left in the opening quarter. Warbirds a couple of touchdowns on their first 2 drives, 2 two-point conversions as well, leading 16-0. Dupree has had their success on the ground, as we sort of saw coming in. 26 yards on the first carry of the night, and since have been chipping away. They'll go 3 again. The pitch near side is Smith, and Smith a little room and a block. He's inside the 40, 35-30, trying to take off. Moshe catches him around the 25 and escorts him out at the 22-yard line. So a 24-yard gain for Terveen Smith as he again comes to the near side of the field, and that's one that I'm sure the Warbirds will be keeping an eye on here, as that was that first play of the game again where he picked up 26. Clock winding down inside of 20 seconds here. Well, I guess he got out of bounds, so not winding quite yet. At the 23, Tigers 1st and 10, and they'll double handoff. Handoff coming across Trey Whitewolf, and Whitewolf gives it off to Braden Terveen Smith, and this time we'll pick up maybe about 3. See where they mark him. That's going to be it for the first quarter. Looks like it is about a 3-yard gain. So 16-0, Wolsey Wessington after a quarter. We'll switch ends and reset the clock and get ready for more football here in Wolsey. Back in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Are you looking for an easier way to get supplement to your calves? Check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 12 minutes on the board, 16-0 Wolsey Wessington. A couple of touchdowns in the opening quarter. They go from 10 yards out, a Caleb Richmond run. Caleb goes to Moshe from 33 out on the passing play. They get a couple of 2-point conversions. And after a quarter, the Warbirds here at home on top 16-0. Dupree, though, on the charge, 2nd and 8 from the Warbird 21. Tigers trying to tonight. Turnover on downs. First couple of drives. And that same double wing single back. They'll double up the handoffs again. It's White Wolf to the near side, and he'll pick up 2 or 3 more. First carry for Trey White Wolf on a 3rd and 8. That'll bring us to around 5. So the pickup around 3 for White Wolf. And now a 3rd and 5 inside the Warbird 20. Down to about the 18. Second quarter just underway here in Wolsey. Wolsey Wessington, that 16-point lead. Now they'll set up for a passing look. They'll go 3 to the right. Eaton all by himself in the backfield. A wing right as well. Back to pass is Ross Eaton. Right side launches. High pass. Nice catch there. I think that's Smith out there. Yep, that is Turbine Smith. And a nice catch. Eaton just kind of threw it up, and Turbine Smith went up and got it. Pickup is 10 down to the 8, so that'll give us a 1st and 10 here for the Dupree Tigers as they threaten to strike here early on in the second quarter, trailing early 16-0 and trying to get one back here on the road.
First and goal for the Tigers from the 8-yard line.
And a run left side here
Run to the left.
is down inside the 5.
Picks up 2.
Gain is around 2.
Second and goal on the 6.
So Dupree again. A little bit of motion here outside, and now I think they're going to get a flag on a false start. And that'll be against Dupree here.
5-yard penalty.
Second penalty of the night against the Tigers. 2 penalties, 10 yards.
Now from the 11-yard line.
So again, Dupree trying to put up their first points of the night, trailing 16-0 here. Will now set up on a 2nd and goal. Nope, now the Dupree Tigers want a timeout. So we'll send it back to the studios here for a minute, and we'll come back here to Wolsey on KOKK.
Timeout ends. First and goal from the 11 for the Tigers.
So the Tigers here running to the near side
of Area Sports.
White Wolf to the near
Hi,
side.
I am
All right,
Tyson
I'll take
Lee.
after this
As a
one's
college
fine.
wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Third and goal from the 8.
Third and goal here for the Dupree Tigers. White Wolf in motion left to right. Eaton going to try to spin around and take it himself. He's up the middle. He's awful close. Is he in? He is. Touchdown, Dupree Tigers. Make sure that was
From 8 yards.
Roper Eaton. 8-yard touchdown. First score of the night for the Dupree Tigers will come with 9:04 to play here in the second. And again, an 8-yard Roper Eaton run. They'll line up for 2. It'll be a 2-point pass, and he overthrew the intended receiver. 16-6 Warbirds, 9:04 to play. quarter number 2. Wolsey Wessington will get the ball when we come back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of Wolsey Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Egg Takra, Wolsey Wessington School, the City of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee, H&S Heating and Cooling, Dakota Environmental Engineering. Best of luck, Warbirds, from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 9:04 to play first half. 16-6 Wolsey Wessington. So Winter has taken a 22-0 lead on Woonsocket Wessington Spring Sanborn Central. 10 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Again, Winter 22, Woonsocket Wessington Spring Sanborn Central nothing. Watertown and Huron kick off at 7. Speaking of kicking off, here's the run up in the kick from Little Wounded. Picked up at the 30, 35, and across the 40. Got another block across the 40 and the 45. And that's where the Warbirds will start this drive.
Returned by the Warbirds to the 44-yard line.
I wasn't positive who it was, but that second burst was something. Just shy of the 45, the Warbirds will take over first and 10. Lead is now 16-6 after the Tigers put one on the board. 8:58 to play here in the second. Warbirds now right to left here in this second quarter. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. No go trips left. Caleb from the gun. Colin Hughes out there on an end to the near side. And now Moshe, a little bit of motion. Caleb's going to run it himself and immediately brought down by Terveen Smith. He does run it ahead for a gain of maybe 3. We'll call it 4 on a 2nd and 6. Warbird shy of midfield here, and
2nd and 6.
As the Warbirds haven't really dug into the bag too deep yet. 4 out of 5 in the passing game. It's like 4 out of 5 for about 65 yards or so. Here's Caleb again from the gun, this time 2 wide left and 1 to the right. An end on the left as well. Caleb going to run it again. Got the block this time across midfield. 45-40, cuts it outside. 35-30, 25-20. Got another block. 15-10-5, touchdown, Warbirds.
Number 1.
So Caleb from 47 yards out. Warbirds' third score will come with 8 minutes to play in the second. 47-yard Caleb Richmond run.
Warbirds line up for 2.
For a 2-point conversion here, Warbirds lead now 22-6, and they'll look for a couple more here as Caleb is in the gun, and it looks like, I think, Hughes in the backfield. Here's Rainford in motion. They'll fake the handoff, and now they'll sling it to number 32, Sawyer Nelson. 2-pointer good. 24-6, Wolsey Wessington. 8 minutes to play in the second. Back with a Dupree Tiger possession when we come back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Stop into Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooter's has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooter's is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner. And of course, Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
Dakota Sports.
Rainford on to kick it away after the third Warbird touchdown, and again he kicks it right to that first wave, and again the Tigers get on top of it. This time they'll start even closer to midfield. I think this will be about the 48. Has been the 43 traditionally here tonight, but again that first wave on top of it quickly here. Actually, it's the 49. First and 10, Dupree, 24-6. Wolsey Wessington leads now inside of 8 minutes left in the first half. Warbirds got the ball first. Tigers would get it after the break.
Tigers possession starts on the 49-yard line.
Go with three receivers to the right and a pitch to Smith near side, and he's got plenty of blockers inside the 40, though he got tripped up by number 80, Ethan Rierick.
Ethan Rierick on the stop.
It's a pickup of about 5, and we'll set up a 2nd and 5. Well, positive gains on the yard, on the ground for the Dupree Tigers tonight. And then about every 5th or 6th running play, there's a big 2-digit number, so pretty good outcome thus far, although the scoreboard not really showing that, as now Smith is going to push the pile. And I think he pushed it enough for a first down.
And he did.
He did. He needed 5, and he got 5.5. He got tackled at about 4, but he pushed it through. First and 10, Dupree at the Warbird 40.
6-yard run.
We're going to stay tuned. Halftime, we'll get you all the scores we can find. Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central falling behind to winner now 22-0. The Huron Tigers tonight on the road at Watertown. We'll get you a score there as that one has not kicked off yet. Back to pass again is Eaton, and this time sacked. Oh, and the football is out. Roper Eaton. Well, it looked like maybe he was ouching, but no, he's up and coming to the sideline. I don't think they lost the football. It is going to be a sack, and it'll go for a big loss. Ethan Rierick, part of the sack crew there. They'll lose about a dozen, so now 2nd and 22. They'll go flex, 2 wide each side. And Eaton's going to run it himself, looking for a block up the middle. He spins out of the first tackle. Oh, and he's got room down the sideline. Roper Eaton is gone. Inside the 5, touchdown Tigers.
Number 22.
That'll go for 52 yards as Eaton comes back after taking the sack and takes it all the way to the house in the same way that he scored the first time. Bounces into the line, spins it outside, and he's gone. The first touchdown, he cut it back and got to the middle, but that spin move is the constant. And Dupree with another big touchdown here, 5:53 to play in quarter number 2.
Tigers line up.
So Roper Eaton, both touchdowns tonight for the Tigers. Came up short on that first 2-point conversion, actually an incomplete pass. This time they'll give it to Smith. Right guard, he follows him in, and he's in for 2. 5:53 to play first half, 24-14 Warbirds. We're back to Wolsey in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Bauman Agency of Huron is a full-service Pioneer Seed Service Center with crop insurance and precision planting. That's Bauman Agency. Give Kurt, Louise, Callie, or one of their friendly staff a call today at 605-353-1112. That's Bauman Agency of Huron. Call Kurt, Louise, Callie, or any of their informative staff at 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency of Huron.
Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Wolsey as we get set for a Dupree kickoff after the touchdown by Roper Eaton. Eaton's second rushing touchdown of the night. This one from a bit further out. First one was from 8. The latest from 52, and they will kind of squib it. Rarick is going to get on top of it at the 46. Again, not sure that was necessarily a designed onside. It's like what the Warbirds do pretty much every time. They'll squib it, whether they squib it easy or hard. You can kind of tell the difference. But Watertown and Huron getting ready to kick off. About 10 minutes or so. Get you a score from that one. Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central is down 22-0 to Winter. That's about 5 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. Scoreboard here in Wolsey, 24-14 Warbirds. Motion man is Moshe. Caleb the snap, fakes the handoff, flushed out immediately. Looking to pass, right side, he just lofts it up. Pass is complete at the 35-yard line. I'm pretty sure that'll be Colin Hughes.
Number 9.
So the pickup here,
The reception.
16, about 20. First catch of the night for Hughes.
20-yard reception.
First and 10, 34-yard line of the Dupree Tigers. As Wolsey Wessington Warbirds haven't had a whole lot of problem moving the football tonight. Scoring plays at 10, 33, 47. One pass, 2 rushes. Have ripped off some pretty nice gains in the run game. Here's Caleb Richmond from the gun. The handoff, Richmond. Nope, he kept it himself. Bounces it near side, and he's got some room. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Warbirds. 34 yards out, a touchdown for Caleb Richmond. And now I think we got a late hit afterwards as a flag comes out there. And it was really just the angle there. I think they might have thought they had him on the angle to get him before he got to the pylon, and I don't know exactly. I didn't see exactly where the contact came, but I'm assuming that will be the case after the 34-yard touchdown by Caleb Richmond. And again, yeah, we'll wait for the officials here as they're just trying to get the Warbirds out of the way here, I think, so they can make the call. Oh, they're going to send the teams back to talk about it before the 2-point conversion. They'll make a decision here. So the Warbirds' fourth score comes with 5:07 to play in the second. And they might just be picking that flag up. Oh, no. Personal foul against the Tigers. 34-yard Caleb Richmond touchdown. Oh, was he down there? I didn't see that on this end. I thought they had him. I thought maybe they thought they had him on the angle and he dove too early, but. So Richmond from 34 out, and that will be the third penalty of the night on Dupree. For Dupree, 3 penalties, 25 yards. For the Warbirds have not yet been called for a penalty, so they'll assess that on the kickoff. Right now, 30-14, and the Warbirds just, I don't know if they're going to have to call an official timeout. Oh, the Warbirds took a timeout. 5:07 to play here in the second quarter, and they've already assessed and spent that timeout, so they're going to get back out here and get ready for two. They signaled a timeout for the Warbirds. I don't know why they made them take one, but
Warbirds line up for two.
Warbirds will look for a two-point conversion, lead 30-14 with 5:07 to play in the first half. Richmond from the gun. Rainford to his left. Wide Hill to the left, Moshe to the right. Jump ball, Moshe, right corner is good. 5:07 left in the first half. 32-14 Warbirds. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
The 281 Travel Center in Wolsey is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your convenience. The 281 Travel Center has it all. A family restaurant with daily lunch and supper specials. An ATM, casino, icy drinks, Caribou coffee, each cup made with fresh coffee beans, and many numerous snacks and drinks. The 281 Travel Center is locally owned and has been for over the past 30 years. Everyone at the 281 Travel Center and Rollin' Wheel Restaurant wishes the Warbirds the best of luck in tonight's game.
McGilvery Heating and Cooling can help you with your home or business furnace and air conditioning. McGilvery's certified team takes pride in their work. They offer a wide array of products such as geothermal, in-floor heat, electric or gas boilers, furnaces, air conditioners, and hot water heaters. They also sell and service fireplaces. Good luck, Wolsey Wessington Warbirds from McGilvery Heating and Cooling, 605-853-4582.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Wolsey. The Wolsey Wessington Warbirds on that late hit will actually get to kick it off from the Dupree 45-yard line. So I'm assuming, again, Rainford will squid one up the middle. Oh, he went to one side, but that is the squibber down at the 30. So the Warbirds, 4 first-half touchdowns, 4 first-half two-point conversions. 32-14. They've given up a couple of scores here to the Dupree Tigers. Both Roper-Eaton runs, one from 8, one from 52. And they are 50-50 on their two-point tries as Dupree finds themselves down 32-14. 5:06 to play first half. And come out with that single back look and a couple of wide receivers here. Well, actually, two backs. I think the football came out, and they say it's Warbird football.
Recovered by the Warbirds.
So I'm not going to lie to you and say I saw what happened there, but somebody ran into the line for the Dupree Tigers, and that football immediately came out, and the Warbirds were on top of it quickly. And now they will operate on the short field here, 31. Shorter than normal. How about that? 1st and 10, Wolsey Wessington. 5:01 left in the first half. Warbirds a 32-14 lead. Wolsey Wessington on the ground, 3 touchdowns tonight. Runs a 10, 47, and 34, all for Caleb Richmond. He's got the passing touchdown as well. Caleb to Moshe from 33.
First down.
They'll run out here, one wide each side. A receiver left there in the slot, and now the whistles. We'll get a timeout for the Tigers. 5:01 left in the first half, 32-14 Wolsey Wessington. Back to Wolsey in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
Buzzing Coffee Company of Wolsey is the place to be. Check out their drinks they have to offer daily. Lattes, cappuccinos, Americana, just to name a few, as well as chai tea latte, dirty chai tea, hot chocolate, and hot cider. They also have cold buzz coffee, tea, smoothies, and Italian sodas. Check out their delicious sweet buzz, rolls, muffins, cookies, scones, bread, bars, cake, and breakfast burritos. Check them out on Facebook. Buzzing Coffee Company, a better buzz. Good luck, Warbirds.
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes 281 Travel Center and Rollin' Wheel Restaurant, American Bank and Trust, Schumacher Repair, McGilvery Heating and Cooling LLC, Mid-Dakota, Pullman Well Drilling, First Stop Insurance, and Engelbretson's Just One More. Best of luck to the Warbirds from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Wolsey here as Warbirds off the turnover on a 1st and 10. Tigers wanted to talk it over, so off the timeout, still 1st and 10. Tiger 31. Back to pass is Caleb Richmond. Right side, winging it, looking for Moshe. Moshe in the air to make the catch, getting dragged down inside the 5. So about 28 on the completion, Caleb to Moshe. Just shy of the end zone. They'll set up on a 1st and goal. Let's see about the 3-yard line. Well, the Warbirds have scored on every possession that they've had now tonight. They've also been successful on all 4 of the 2-point conversions to this point. So 32-14. Warbirds, though, knocking on the door on a 1st and goal from the 3, and they had some headlights on in the back of the end zone. They got that figured out. Peyton Rainford lining up here in the backfield. They're still looking at the armbands, trying to get the play all worked out. Caleb Richmond halfway to the sideline trying to get the call. Here's Moshe wide to the right. Hill to the near side. And now Rainford will split out to the right, and Hughes will come to the left. Caleb from the gun on the 2-point try. Motion man is Rainford, right to left. Fake the handoff, rifles the pass to Moshe for the 2-point conversion. They say incomplete? No, they got a hand in there. So 32-14. I had that on the incomplete pass. Here's the first incomplete pass, and it's really the second play of the second passing play of the game. Stops the clock at 4:05 to play here in the first half, and Caleb again from the gun. First, our 2nd and goal from the 3. Warbirds trying to put up their 5th score, and they will this time motion man run it right up the middle, and that's a touchdown for who scored? Moshe. Moshe from 3.
Moshe Richmond, 3-yard touchdown.
Touchdown with 4:04 to play here in the second, as the Warbirds able to put a little more distance here between them and the visiting Dupree Tigers. 3-yard Moshe Richmond run. His first rushing touchdown of the night. He's got that receiving touchdown. And now the Warbirds will look for 2. And again, to this point, they are 4 for 4, looking for more. Pass over the middle, complete to Hughes. 4:01 to play here in the first half, and it's 38-14. We're back after a 60-second timeout. Back in a minute. Well, make it 40, I guess, after the 2. Actually, let's just take 30, and we'll try to update your scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds on KOKK.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dakota Sports.
Wolsey Wessington Warbirds at home tonight with 4:01 to play here in the first half, have a 40-14 lead. Had the ball 5 times in the first half, 5 touchdowns. All 5 have been followed by 2-point conversions, as the Warbirds firing on all cylinders here in the first half of this one. The Tigers got down a couple of touchdowns before they got one on the board, and then they traded scores, and now the Warbirds able to tack on some more here in the second. Dupree will get the ball after the break, so for the Tigers, you got to look to try to get a score here and then get the ball back right after the break, score again, and then you got to hang around and chip away. Here's the run up, and this one looks more like an onside kick, and the Tigers will fall right on top of that one at the 46. I think they'll mark him at the 45 as Dupree takes back over on a 1st and 10 with 3:59 left in the first half. And again, they will get the ball after the half. Oh, yeah, the officials have brought the captains to the ball and are advising them now, I think, to stop playing so rough or there will be more penalties, I assume. I don't know exactly what. I know we had just we had one late hit tonight, I guess. Did he just make him shake hands? He did. That's not something you see all the time. He brought these kids to the ball, had a talk with them, I assume, about the style of play, and literally made them all shake hands. I got to say, I kind of like it. Set up here on a 1st and 10. Tigers their own 45. A lot of ways to handle that, and a lot of officials would have just started chucking flags, and that's probably the much better way to do it. Here's the fake on the reverse, and Smith's going to pick up a couple, and then he got hit pretty good by Hill. Got stood up, and then Ashton Hill able to finish him off. The pickup is maybe a yard or so. And Smith there trying to grind it out backwards, but he was up there pretty high. High target, easy target for Ashton Hill to make the stop. Now a second and pretty close to 10, or pretty close to 9. On their own 47. That double wing single back, and they'll go with Birkeland up the middle, and he'll pick up about 4 or so.
Right to the 50-yard line.
As Cruz Birkeland not a ton of carries tonight, but has put up some positive numbers here. He'll pick up 4, and we'll set up a 3rd and about 5 at midfield. Clock at 3 minutes to play in the first half. The Dupree Tigers down 40-14, but again, if you get one here and you get one right after the break, because they do get the ball back after halftime. And, of course, you got a whole half of football to play in 2:45 of this quarter. Here's the handoff. Smith going right up the gut. Just about the first down. I don't know where they're going to end up marking him, but it was awful close. And it looks like they'll say first down, so a 5-yard gain for Smith. And Smith has done the majority of the carrying here tonight. Roper Eaton, though, however, has both touchdowns. Eaton runs into play from the sideline as the Tigers, with just the one timeout remaining, but 2:15 to play in the first half. They'll go 1st and 10 from the Warbird 45. Eaton under center, back to pass. Right side, he lobs one up, and wow, nice one-handed catch.
Great White Wolf on the reception.
White Wolf on the catch. As it looked from here like it was a one-hander, I don't know. There's a flag out there. We'll wait and see what this one is all about. I don't know if they're trying to decide if it's pass interference one way or the other, or if there is an actual pass interference on the defense. So that'll be the first penalty of the night on Wolsey Wessington. I don't even remember what you get for pass interference in high school. The Dupree coach is out and talking things over because obviously they got the pass completed. So maybe you just decline, and depending on the yardage situation, maybe you just decline. I don't know exactly where everything would go down. Actually, I think you probably take the penalty, don't you? Is that a 10-yard penalty? Pass interference on the defense. And, yeah, they will take the penalty. Mark off the yardage here to the 35-yard line. And the Warbirds will give it up on the pass interference.
35-yard line. First down for the Tigers.
And now the officials whistle it dead again. Do we get a timeout? Chain gang getting set up here. Oh, they didn't have it set 1st and 10, so. Dupree looking at a 1st and 10 from the Warbird 35 after the first penalty of the night here on Wolsey Wessington. 2:02 to play in the first half. Warbirds lead 40-14. Dupree does get the ball after the halftime break. Here's Eaton under center, double wing, single back inside of 2 minutes to play in the half. They'll give it to White Wolf. Coming across, he'll hand it to Smith. Smith looking for a block, picks up maybe 3 or 4. Oh, maybe not.
He's free to the 32-yard line.
Maybe closer to 2.
Nope. Jeff Langbean says a 33. 2nd and 8.
So a 2-yard gain. Clock winds inside of 90 seconds. Dupree does have the 1 timeout. 2nd and 8 on the Warbird 33. Warbird defense looking a little confused here, and now the whistles blow. And I don't know if somebody moved or if that's the Warbirds' fault because they were all jumping around. Oh, we got a timeout.
Warbird.
Minute 21 left here in the first half. 40-14 Birds lead. The Wolsey Wessington Warbirds will take a quick timeout. We'll do 30 seconds. Back in 30 on 1210 KOKK.
Stop into Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooter's has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooter's is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner, and of course Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Dakota Sports.
Go back to Wolsey here as we take a look at your scoreboard. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care, downtown Huron. At the half, Winter leads Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 22-0. Watertown up on Huron 7-0. 9 minutes to play in the first quarter of that one. Howard beating Ipswich 42-0 at the half. Del Rapids St. Mary's already beat Kadoka. That's a final 36-0. Dupree on a 2nd and 8 from the Warbird 33. Here's White Wolf in motion. They'll give him the handoff coming across. Tries to cut it back up the middle. And the pickup here, 5, 6, 7. Still grinding, moving the pile, and he'll pick up the first down.
As a first down for the Tigers. The 25.
Just gritting it out and moving the pile to the 25 on a 1st and 10. And, boy, that was a little bit of confusion. Smith ran into Eaton and kind of blew that one up. Zomer is in there to make the stop. And they'll lose about a yard. Halftime coming up. We'll get you the statistics from this one. Remember, I keep them myself in game, so they're ballpark statistics, but somewhere close. 2nd and 11 from the Warbird 26. Eaton back to pass. Right side, lofts one up, looking for the end zone. It is batted into the hands of the receiver for a touchdown. Unbelievable. What a catch there by, I think, number 10. White Wolf on the catch there. Yeah, the flag is more than likely going to be pass interference on the Warbirds. So I think this is going to count anyway, but yeah, pass interference against Wolsey Wessington. So they will decline that one, and it'll be a Dupree touchdown. Dupree's third score will come with 29 seconds to play in the first half. About a 20-yard pass. Eaton to White Wolf. Now they'll look for the 2-point conversion. It's a run. Smith left side, tripped up, and I don't think he got in. He did not. 29 seconds to play first half, and it's 40-20 Wolsey Wessington. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes 281 Travel Center and Roll and Wheel Restaurant, American Bank and Trust, Schumacher Repair, McGilvery Heating and Cooling LLC, Mid-Dakota, Pullman Well Drilling, First Stop Insurance, and Engerbretsen's Just One More. Best of luck to the Warbirds from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. 40-20, the Warbirds on top here. Dupree gets the ball back after the half, so they score with 30 seconds to play in the first half. And now, of course, with that same squib look, maybe an onside-er of sorts. Nope, they're going to go ahead and kick this up the middle. The Warbirds, however, didn't get on top of it right away and put a little scare into the coaching staff there. As they finally do get on top of it, they'll go from around their own 43. And we'll see what the Warbirds elect to do. A 40-20 lead, a timeout, 25 seconds to play here, and they've been moving the ball, I don't think easily is probably the right way to put it, but they've definitely found their spots time and time again. And boy, would they love to answer that score here right before the break, as again, the Tigers do get it back after halftime. So the Warbirds on a 1st and 10, their own 43, 25 seconds to play first half. They lead 40-20. Caleb from the gun, 2 wide left, 1 right. Now here's motion. That's Moshe right to left. They'll fake the pass to him, throw it over the middle on the screen, and Hughes is incomplete as it's batted at the line. So the incomplete pass will follow, well, the second now incomplete pass in a row will follow 5 completions in a row. As Caleb Richmond having a pretty nice first half here through the air, obviously on the ground as well, 3 rushing touchdowns. Talk about that at halftime. We'll wrap up the first half numbers, get you ready for a second half of football. 21 seconds to play here in the first half. 40-20, Warbirds lead. They go now 2nd and 10, their own 43. Same look, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Caleb, I think, trying to get him to jump off sides. Didn't get that going. Looking over, maybe changing the play or not. On a 2nd and 10, Richmond back to pass. Right side, wide open is Moshe. He'll make the catch inside the 50, 45. Trying to slip a tackle. He won't get away. And the pickup here is 7-12, about 15. And we'll see if they hurry, if they time out. No, and they're just going to hurry it up. 1st and 10, Caleb back to pass again, flushed out of the pocket, and he's got some room and blockers inside the 30, 25, and he'll step out of bounds. And with 2 seconds to play, so Richmond there will pick up about around 20 more. And now they will have 1 shot. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the Dupree 23-yard line. And I think we'll get a timeout. Yeah, the Warbirds are going to talk it over. 2 seconds to play in the half. 40-20 Dupree. Warbirds 1st and 10 from the Tiger 23 when we come back in 30 seconds. A 30-second timeout.
Salute in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooters has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooters is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner and, of course, Shooters' famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. Taking a look at the scoreboard here. Watertown leads here on 14-0. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter of that one. Winner leading Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central. At the end of the first half, Winner has a 22-0 lead. as the Warbirds will line up here for their final play of the first half. They lead 40-20. They let Dupree score with 30 seconds to play here in the second, and maybe trying to get that one back here. Caleb from the gun, back to pass, fires it, looking for Moshe. He's got him for the touchdown. It was Peyton Rainford, and from 23 yards out, that's a score. As the Warbirds do, in fact, get it back.
The senior, Peyton Rainford, on the 23-yard touchdown reception.
So the Warbirds will line up for two. Go to halftime here up by either 26 or 28. Richmond with Moshe in motion. Fades back to pass, lobs one up again in the back of the end zone for Moshe, and it's good for two. That's halftime, 48-20. Wolsey Wessington will take a lead into the break. The time all 000s here, so we'll just send it back to the studios for 3 minutes. Come back with a halftime show again. Half in Wolsey, 48-20 Warbirds. Back in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on KOKK.
Warbirds 48-20 for the Tigers.
Bauman Agency of Huron is a full-service Pioneer Seed Service Center with crop insurance and precision planting. That's Bauman Agency. Give Kurt, Louise, Callie, or one of their friendly staff a call today at 605-353-1112. That's Bauman Agency of Huron. Call Kurt, Louise, Callie, or any of their informative staff at 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency of Huron.
McGilvery Heating and Cooling can help you with your home or business furnace and air conditioning. McGilvery's certified team takes pride in their work. They offer a wide array of products such as geothermal, in-floor heat, electric or gas boilers, furnaces, air conditioners, and hot water heaters. They also sell and service fireplaces. Good luck, Wolsey Wessington Warbirds from McGilvery Heating and Cooling, 605-853-4582.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture.
Insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
It is, and welcome back to Wolsey here. Halftime, the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds leading the Dupree Tigers here on the road by the score of 48-20. As we start off here, of course, with our scoring summary. Let's see, 16, 1 second, 6, 12. All right, so taking a look here at the scoring summary, the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds would strike first. In fact, the first two possessions in that opening quarter with 9:47 to play in the first, a 10-yard Caleb Richmond run. The two-point pass, Caleb to Moshe, was good. It was 8-0. One more in the opening quarter with 2:47 to play in the first, a 33-yard pass, Caleb to Moshe. The 2-point pass was Caleb to Colin Hughes. That was good. And after a quarter, it was 16-0 Wolsey Wessington. The Tigers would strike first in the second quarter. They would score with 9:04 to play in the second. An 8-yard Roper-Eaton run. The 2-point pass failed, and it was 16-6. A whole bunch of scoring in that second quarter. The Warbirds would come back next with 8 minutes to play in the second. A 47-yard Caleb Richmond run. The 2-point pass, Caleb to Sawyer Nelson, was good, and it's 24-6 at that point. Let's see. Then with 5:53 to play in the second, the Tigers would get one back. A 52-yard Roper-Eaton run. The 2-point run by Braden Turvine-Smith was good. It was 24-14. Wolsey de Moshe was good. It was 32-14 Wolsey Wessington. Warbirds would score again with 4:04 to play in the second after a turnover by the Tigers. A 3-yard Moshe Richmond run. The 2-point pass, Caleb to Colin Hughes, was good, and it was 40-14. Still 2 more scores in this first half. The Dupree Tigers would score with 29 seconds to play in the second. A 20-yard pass, Roper-Eaton to Trey Whitewolf. The 2-point run failed, and it was 40-20. And the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds would put up one more as time expires. 23-yard pass, Caleb Richmond to Peyton Rainford. The 2-point pass, Caleb de Moshe, is good, and the Wolsey Wessington Warbirds score 6 times, 6 2-point conversions, and lead 48-20 here at halftime. Back to the studios for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll run down some individual statistics as I keep these numbers in game. So again, they're ballpark numbers. They're not exact, but we'll get you close after a 3-minute timeout on 1210 KOKK.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Graf Electric of Wolsey is proud to offer residential and commercial work in Wolsey and the surrounding area. Call Jay at 605-353-5366 anytime, day or night, to get the lights back on in your home or business. Check out Graf Electric at grafelectricsd.com. Graf Electric, the home of electrifying customer service. Call Jay at 353-5366. Graf Electric is a proud sponsor of Area Sports.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281. For your crop insurance needs.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Burns Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Burns Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Burns Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. Halftime here. Wolsey Wessington Warbirds out in front of the Dupree Tigers, 48-20. Taking a look at some numbers here. First of all, for the visiting Tigers, come in at 6-3 here tonight, coming off a win last week by the final of 50-28 over Harding County. First half numbers: penalties, 3 penalties, 25 yards against the visiting Tigers. Roper Eaton is 2 out of 3 in the passing game, 30 yards and a touchdown. Braden Terveen-Smith, Trey Whitewolf has a catch for 20 and their only receiving touchdown, as again Roper Eaton is 2 out of 3 for 30 yards and a score through the air. On the ground, he also has both of their 3 carries, 60 yards, 2 scores, and a fumble that he did lose. Trey Whitewolf has 3 carries, 15 yards. Cruz Birkland, 4 carries, 8 yards. Braden Terveen-Smith, 14 carries for 85 yards. So about 170 or so on the ground, a couple of touchdowns and a fumble lost, another 30 through the air and a touchdown, and 25 penalty yards. They were sacked one time for a 12, Ethan, believe, on the sack. The fumble recovery, Rick as well. Wessington Warbirds 8-1 on the year, coming off a win last week over Lemon McIntosh here in Wolsey, and earned the Warbirds, of course, a second home game here tonight, hosting Dupree, coming in again at 8-1. Caleb Richmond in the pass game is 8 of 11 for 152 and 2 touchdowns, 5 catches for 112 and a touchdown. Peyton Rainford, 2 catches for 20 and a touchdown, and Colin Hughes, yards. Again, Caleb Richmond is 8 of 11 for 152 and 2 scores. Leading receiver is Moshe with 5 catches for 112 and 1 of those touchdowns. On the ground, some more for Caleb. Caleb is 9 carries, 127 yards, and 3 more scores on the ground. Peyton Rainford, 3 totes for 43. Moshe, the 1 carry for 3 yards, and he scored a touchdown on that one as well. So the Richmonds have come up huge here tonight, whether it's been Richmond to Richmond or Richmond handing off to Richmond. Not that it isn't a team effort. This Wolsey Wessington Warbird team is playing a great ball game out here tonight, but Caleb on the ground, 9 for 127 and 3 touchdowns. Through the air, 8 of 11 for 152 and 2 scores. Moshe, 5 catches for 112 and a touchdown. Peyton Rainford has hauled in a touchdown. Just 2 penalties, 20 yards against Wolsey Wessington. There's a lot of things going their way in the first half of this one. 48-20 advantage. Send it back to the studios here for 2 minutes. We'll come back with the scoreboard, and we'll be about ready for a second half of football. Back to Wolsey after a 2-minute timeout. At the break, Wolsey Wessington leads 48-20. Back in 2 minutes.
Onward Wolsey Business All Activity Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association. Business Association.
Look at this guy hit
Santel.
You hit the concession stand hard.
Wolsey Wessington.
This guy hit
Santel.
You hit the concession stand hard.
Wolsey Wessington School. The city of Wolsey.
You got dogs and nacho. You got to start taping again.
H&S Heating and Cooling.
Well, 3 minutes.
Dakota Engineering. Best of Luck Warburg.
Well, 3 minutes.
Dakota Engineering. Best of Luck Warburg.
Competitive eating contest up here.
This is Crystal Volkortson, agent at Volkortson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron & Miller, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 60352-4943 needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its
needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Stop into Shooter Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great
I'm just gonna buy the heated gloves and the heated
They're open
socks,
Monday
I think.
through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10.
Like
Shooters
I can't
is
write.
now open Saturdays, lunch special, and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special. You'll get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner, and of course Shooter's famous homemade pizzas, 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement emerging now. Exactly what we thought. It is the son, Ty Clark. He's the son of Kent. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up. And in boy wonder, Father Clark. And yes, they're teaming up. And in boy wonder, Father and son finally together.
I suppose.
Kent Clark Opportunity Provider 458-2281. Kent Clark Opportunity Provider 458-2281.
Tricks and treats tonight.
For your crop insurance needs.
Dakota Sports.
Crop insurance needs.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 9A, round 2. Wolsey Wessington leading Dupree 48-20. Remember, scoreboard updates here in game brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care, located in downtown Huron. Lori and Kylie at the Mirror offering colors, waxes, hair perms, eyelash extension, sugaring, shampoo sets. You can stop an appointment with Lori, sugaring, shampoo sets. You can stop an appointment with Lori, 605-883-HAIR. Again, for an appointment, 883-HAIR, or call 883-HAIR, or call or text Kai 553-1628. The Mirror does accept 53-1628. The Mirror does accept walk-ins. The Mirror Family Hair Care, located 35 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. Trying to get a scoreboard update, or trying to get the scoreboard 2 update. 21-0. Watertown leads here. 21-0. Watertown leads Huron. That's 11 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Again, Watertown 21, Huron nothing to play in the second one. Pierre leading Spearfish 12 at the half. Brookings leading 12 at the half. Brookings leading T9-7. Yankton over Aberdeen Central 13-0. Those are all nearing halftime. 7 Yankton over Aberdeen Central 13-0. Those are all nearing halftime. Sioux Falls Lincoln beat up Central 44-0. Sioux Falls Lincoln beat up Central 44-0. Jefferson leading O'Gorman 7-0 with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. In AA again, the Tigers down 21-0. Taking a look at 11-1-0. Taking a look at 11B. Winner now leading Woonsocket at Wessington Springs Sanborn Central 30-0. At Wessington Springs Sanborn Central 30-0. 9AA Parkston and Leo. Here in 9A, Wolsey Wessington leading Dupree, Howard up on Ipswich, Warner leading Phillip, and Wall leading Castlewood, so all the higher seeds so far. On top in 9A, as we get set here for one of those 9A matchups in Wolsey. Wolsey Wessington, 4 seed, the 12, the Dupree Tigers, and this kickoff, I think, is it going to get out of bounds? It didn't. He touched it. So I think that's just literally downed at the 32. Otherwise, they would have got a penalty flag, I think. Yep, nothing there. Dupree starting with the football. And again, Roper Eaton 2 of 3, 30 yards and a score. On the ground, Eaton 3 carry yards and 2 touchdowns. He did, however, lose that fumble, their only turnover in the first half. 48-20, they trail and start the second half with a misdirection play that works out. Smith ran into Eaton, turned around and ran the other way, and he's going to end up with a big gain. This one started back around the 32, so 18-28. 37 yards is the run, but that wasn't the way it was written up. Eaton ran right into Smith on the exchange, and it looked like it was going to get blown up, but Smith just turned around, ran it outside, and another big gain for Braden Terveen Smith, which he has done numerous times throughout the first half of this one. Second half now, 11.5 to play here. Is again, he'll pick up around 36 on that run, and 1st and 10 now on the 32, and they'll run it again right side, and pretty decent gain here as well for, I think Eaton might have carried that himself. So Eaton in for about 5, maybe 6 yards. And they will set up for a 2nd and 5. So again, for Dupree, before the half, they definitely want to get that score, and then you come out and get the ball right after halftime. Of course, the problem, they gave up that score to the Warbirds in between. A little more work to do here in the second half. Here's Smith around the right end, and he's inside the 25, and he'll have a first down. Down to the 21. Fresh set of downs here for Dupree as they have moved the ball with relative ease. 36, 5, and 6, the first 3 plays of the second half. As you go into that halftime, you make your adjustments based on the first half. And it looks like they have made to this point the right. Adjustments as they will feed Terveen Smith right up the middle. And he pretty nice here.
15-yard line. 15-yard line. Second and 5.
They'll put up 5. They'll put up 5 on that. Terveen Smith now over that first carry of the half. He's probably up about 130 now. Here's some motion. White Wolf right to left, and he will get the carry. Back in, they blew it up, and this will go for a loss of a couple of yards. I don't know if it was designed for him to maybe give that away again, but there just wasn't any time as the Warbirds were quickly through, and they will lose 3 on the play and about 8. Third and 8 and 19 of the Warbirds here. Dupree down by 28 with 9 minutes to play here in the third. And they'll line up a different look. Offset eye, and Eaton fumbled the snap or the bad snap, and I don't think they got back on top of it. Warbirds say they have it, and the officials agree.
By the Warbirds.
So I think I'm going to write that down as a bad snap more than a fumble, but either way, a turnover. And the Warbirds will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. And that for the Warbirds, the second turnover that they have received tonight. Got a fumble in that second quarter. So Wolsey Wessington will get it back. 8:56 left in the third quarter. 48-20. They lead Dupree. Moving right to left. Caleb from the gun. 2 receivers left. 1st and 10, his own 20. They'll hand it off right up the middle. Rainford has got some room. Oh, boy, and now it's a foot race. Terveen Smith can't catch him. Rainford is gone. Peyton Rainford from 80 yards out. We send for flags. I don't see any. And Peyton Rainford maybe just set a personal best there with an 80-yard touchdown run.
80 yards.
I've seen that kid score some touchdowns. I don't know if I've ever seen it from 80. So this one will come with 8:40 to play in the second as Rainford up the middle, and as he often does, shakes that first guy or sheds that first guy, and boy, after that, it was off to the races as Rainford's going to stay on for the 2, and they'll set up for the 2-point conversion. Caleb going to hand it off the other way. It's Colin Hughes right side. He meets a man at the goal line, and third quarter, the Warbirds lead 56-20. Back to the studios for a 60-second break. Back in a minute on KOKK.
Bauman Agency of Huron is a service Pioneer Seed Service Center with crop insurance and precision planting. That's Bauman Crop Insurance and Precision Planting. That's Bauman Agency. Give Kurt, Louise, Callie, or staff a call today at 6 Louise, Callie, or any of their informative staff at 605 of Huron.
It is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your convenience. The 281 Travel Center has it all. A family restaurant with daily lunch, an ATM, casino, icy drinks, Caribou coffee, each cup made with fresh coffee beans, and many numerous snacks and drinks. The 281 Travel Center is locally owned and has been for over the past 30 years. Everyone at the 281 Travel Center and Rollin' Wheel Restaurant wishes the Warbirds.
And White Wolf trying to follow the block. Kind of lost his footing there across the 30, and they will set him up around the 31, maybe the 30. Or across the 30, and they will set him up around the 31, maybe the 32. As now for Dupree.